Stone, serpent, and the forgotten language of power. The sun rises slowly over Egypt. Golden light spreads across the desert, touching sand that has not moved in centuries. The Nile glides through the land like a living memory, reflecting the sky in silence. This place is ancient beyond imagination. Before cities, before metal, before electricity had a name, the earth itself already carried power. Egypt is not only history, it is geology shaped by time. The stones beneath the sand were once part of an ocean floor. Limestone formed from tiny shells, sandstone pressed by weight and water, granite born deep underground, forged by heat and pressure inside the earth itself. These rocks remember forces older than humanity. From this land rises the temple of Dendera. Its walls stand heavy and calm, carved with patience. Built more than 2,000 years ago, aligned with the sky, anchored to the earth. Every block is placed with purpose. Every surface speaks in symbol. Inside, the air feels different. Light moves slowly through stone columns. Dust floats like stars. This is not just architecture. It is belief turned into form. Beneath the temple, the world grows quieter. The corridors narrow. The temperature drops. Here lie the crypts, hidden rooms meant not for crowds but for protection, for secrets, for knowledge too important to leave in the open. On the walls of these crypts, an image waits, an oval shape carved in stone, a serpent inside, stretched as if alive. A pillar beneath it, strong and grounded, and behind it a line that looks like a cable frozen in time. This is what many call the Dendera light bulb. At first glance, it feels impossible. The shape looks familiar, too familiar, like glass, like light without fire, like something from a modern laboratory, not the ancient world. This is where certainty begins to crack. Ancient Egyptian scholars explain the image through myth. The serpent is Harsomtus, a god of creation, rising from darkness. The oval form is the lotus flower, symbol of life reborn. The pillar is the Jed, meaning stability, the backbone of the universe. This explanation is real. It is supported by texts, by tradition, by history. And yet, symbols do not always erase questions. Why does this image appear so different from others? Why is it hidden underground? Why does it resemble modern electrical devices so closely? Paradox lives here, between faith and function. Electricity itself is not modern. It belongs to nature. Lightning splits the sky with terrifying beauty. Static fills the dry desert air. Some fish sense the world through electric fields. The earth is alive with energy, moving invisibly through land and stone. Even the rocks of Egypt respond to force. Granite, used throughout ancient temples, contains quartz, a crystal that produces tiny electric charges when pressure is applied. This is real science. It is simple, it is measurable. Pressure, vibration, stone reacting to energy. The ancient builders may not have had equations, but they had observation. They watched the land, they learned from nature, they chose materials with care. Inside many Egyptian temples, archaeologists find something strange: almost no soot, no heavy smoke stains, no burned ceilings. This raises a quiet question: how did they see in the dark? Some researchers suggest early light systems, glass-like chambers that glow when energy passes through gas. Not proven, not confirmed, but not impossible. Mainstream archaeology remains cautious. No wires have been found, no generators, no clear machines carved into stone. History demands evidence that survives time, but time destroys more than it preserves. Wood decays, metal corrodes, knowledge fades when civilizations fall. Ancient Egypt lasts thousands of years, as long enough to rise, evolve, and forget parts of itself. What survives is stone, and stone does not explain. It only endures. Ancient humans live close to nature. They follow animals, they watch storms, they learn patterns long before they build theories. Evolution favors those who observe carefully. Sometimes knowledge comes before language. Sometimes understanding comes before writing. And when knowledge is lost, it becomes story. What if myth is not fantasy, but memory? What if technology, when forgotten, becomes divine. What if the language of power is not written, but carved? A serpent of light, a vessel of energy, a truth sealed in stone. As the sun sets over Dendera, shadows stretch across the temple walls. The desert grows quiet once more. Stars begin to appear, one by one. Was the Dendera light a machine, a symbol, or something between? A bridge we no longer know how to cross. The stone does not answer, it only waits, and sometimes the greatest power of the past is not what it gives us, but what it asks us to question.